Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. We're going to try something a little bit different in this video. Just been curious to do a revival of the news roundup videos that we used to do, which is basically just a collection of news that's happened throughout the week or the week prior, depending on when I put the video out, and just giving some thoughts on some little news bits that are happening here and there versus dedicating like multiple videos on them, unless of course I need more time to like express my thoughts and I feel that it's worth just dedicating one video to, then I'll discuss it in one video. But in this video we have a couple of little news bits that happened and just kind of want to give my 2 cents on them. So let's just get into it. So the very first thing that we're going to address is the Rust trial. Now, we've addressed this before on the channel a little bit about just, about just my overall feelings in regards to Alec Baldwin and just with the armor in general. We went through trial and she was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, I believe. I believe that's what she was charged or was found guilty of. Well, it was reported today that she will remain in prison, so she will not be granted another trial or another this and that. She's going to be returning for punishment, so they're going to list out how much time she's going to do in jail, but for the time being, she will be remaining in jail. So that's good, because, I mean, we need to uphold the law here, and as a response, the judge said, well, she killed someone, so why would I release a killer onto the streets, even if it was not intentional? So, good. Uphold the law. We don't need people just, using these manipulative emotional tactics to get their way. So I'm glad that she is going to be doing time. How this will affect Alec Baldwin's case, that's to be seen. But like I said before, I don't think it's going to really affect him that much. It really depends on how public the trial itself is. This was a live stream, and I've watched a chunk of it, and yeah, it's pretty gross knowing what she did, or knowing what she didn't do. But yeah, glad to see that she is going to be remaining in prison, because, yeah, she is as guilty as Alec Baldwin. So yeah, happy to hear that. Next bit of news that we got to talk about is Godzilla X Kong, which is opening this weekend. Surprisingly, is going to be having a solid opening. So budget-wise, it's sitting around $135 million, which is actually not that bad because, for something like this, you would consider it to be like maybe like $200 million probably, just because, how budgets are nowadays. For these massive tentpoles. So to see that it's just sitting around 135 million is actually not too bad. It only needs to make, according to my calculations, $405 million. That's it. That's all it needs to do. So, and projections have it in the U.S. Posing to make at least 50 million here in the U.S. and the foreign market looking to make at least 80 million. So, looking to have over $100 million opening. So, and due to there being no competition and April basically just being a dead month, I mean, unless you consider Monkey Man something to see, which, how is anyone not offended by that title? Like, the title Monkey Man, like, how is no one offended by that? I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, looks like Godzilla is going to be doing pretty well. And I think that it has a lot to do with, one, like I said, the budget just not being as high, so it doesn't have as much of a hill to climb. But also, I think that the resurgence in Godzilla has, thanks to Godzilla -1, I think has also helped it quite a bit. So it being released close to Godzilla -1, Godzilla -1 being released back in December, this being like 2 or 3 months later after that. So yeah, so I think that it's all working in its favor, and good for Warner Brothers because they've been needing some success stories as of late, and Dune was one of them, and now Godzilla is posed to be another one. So good on Warner Brothers. Good on them. And then finally, for this news week, there was a couple of trailers that dropped the previous week, but just figured just to give my 2 cents on those trailers, just little bite-sized thoughts. So yeah. So the first trailer we're going to talk about is Bad Boys 4, aka Bad Boys Ride or Die, which someone pointed out that the last film was called Bad Boys for Life, and this one is called Bad Boys Ride or Die. It seems like the titles are confusing. You would think that Bad Boys for Life would be the fourth film, and then Bad Boys Ride or Die would be the third film. So a little bit of a mistitling there, but yeah, I'm not too crazy about the Bad Boys films. My dad's a little bit of a fan of these, but I don't really care for them. The last one was, I will say, had a little more energy to it. This one seems a little bit more lower in energy. Martin Lawrence looks like he's just sleepwalking through it, to be honest. Like, it feels like there's less of a care going on for what's being filmed, and story-wise, seems not much is happening. So yeah, don't really care about this. Didn't really care at the start anyway. So, the big trailer that came out was Alien Romulus, the next Alien film, being directed by Fede Alvarez. I think it's, yeah, fuck it, Fede Alvarez. I think that's how you say his name. Guy who gave us Don't Breathe, which was kind of like a precursor to A Quiet Place. And originally this film was supposed to come out on Hulu, but now it got a theatrical release. Trailer came out, and not much to say about it. I mean, there's not much that really happened. Just a lot of establishing shots, and that's it. So not much to really go on. But I'm not super interested. I'm curious enough to maybe go see it because I enjoy the Alien franchise for what it is. I love the first film. The second film, not so much. This film being a spin-off of where it takes place between the first and the second film, it looks to be leaning more towards aliens, which seems to be the trend of like a lot of these films. They just are more interested in the action than they are in the overall tone and the overall atmosphere that they can build. And I was hearing online that people thought this trailer was scary. What about it was scary? There was just like a bunch of I want to say foundation shots, a lot of establishing shots, and like people walking around and standing. Like nothing was scary about that. I don't understand it. I don't understand what was so scary. But it has a younger cast attached to it, and it seems to be an isolated story. I'm not sure in nature if it's going to feel isolating. But I don't know. I'm not really that interested, but I might be curious enough to check it out when it comes out. I don't know. It depends on word of mouth for this one for me. I would prefer more of a film to tackle the original concept of Alien and not so much of Aliens. Because I like Aliens. I'm not saying I don't like Aliens. I just prefer what the original is doing over what the sequel does. So, and it looks like it's going more the direction of the sequel than the original. So yeah, but not much to go on in the trailer. But we'll see. We'll see how it shapes out. And finally, the last trailer to talk about is The Crow. I have not seen The Crow, the original. I just know about the production history, the tragic production history with Brandon Lee losing his life on set. Apparently there was more than one Crow film. I was not aware as to it until I started watching videos of some people reacting to the trailer. They were bringing up that there were more than one Crow film. They were like straight to VOD. This one stars Bill Skarsgård, and yeah, I watched like half of it and then I just like turned it off. I just didn't care. Looks very generic, very boring, very just uninteresting. Like I'm not turned off by gothness, but like it's not my forte. I mean, I'll be frank. I mean, I would be a little uncomfortable if I saw someone with like someone put it best, like Bill Skarsgård in this is like basically Machine Gun Kelly. Um, yeah, I don't know, just not really my style, not really for me, and I don't know. Generally, what the film looks like just looks extremely forgettable. Just looks very boring. So so yeah. So I haven't seen the original, so I don't know how accurate things are, but yeah, it just looks really really boring. So. But yeah, those are the little news bits for this week. You guys let me know your thoughts on all the little news bits that had happened. And let me know if you guys are interested in this new segment for the channel. If you guys don't like it, let me know. If you guys do like it, let me know in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.